You work
No
out?
way bro said
Yeah.
that.
How many times a week?
Probably not as much as you.
What's your favorite exercise in the gym?
A lot of cardio and then.
A lot of cardio? What's your favorite cardio machine?
Oh my god, he's weird, bro. Do you even lift, bro? He's weird.
I'm so sorry.
Why'd you reject me?
I think maybe you work out too much for me.
I think you don't work out enough.
Dang!
You do.
I work in board game development.
Anka, do you play board games?
Actually, I do.
Yeah? What board games do you like to play?
It's like a Bulgarian ones.
Very cool. Are you from Bulgaria?
Yeah, I'm from Bulgaria.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Wow, why did you press?
Because, just not my type, I'm sorry.
No problem.
What are you looking for?
Well, someone that likes to work out and likes to have fun.
Are you single? Yeah. You are? That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm gonna take the share though. Oh! Appreciate it.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
I ran the streets since I was young.
Streets killed me. I hardly literally stopped at all.
Since I've been sick.
I wish women understood that equality goes both ways. Okay? Not everything's about you in a relationship. Not everything's about you. When you ask me why I can't leave the toilet seat up, well, why can't you leave the toilet seat down? You know what I mean? I didn't have to go pee in the middle of the night. Why do I have to break my back to lift it up?
So you're saying chivalry is just dead?
It's not about chivalry.
You don't think so?
I ordered food. I asked you if you wanted something to eat. You said no. Why is it when my plate comes, all of a sudden you're hungry? Leave my chicken fingers alone.
I call my own chicken fingers.
Exactly. Independence. Be independent.
I am independent. I
So then
actually
stop
agree with
asking
you.
me for my food. Leave my food alone. Leave the toilet seat up. Leave my hoodies alone, even though they're Joy Box merch coming soon. Leave all that stuff alone. It's mine. It belongs to me.
Dude's tired of these manipulative games but keeps coming back for it. Never let a woman get you emotional, especially over trivial things. Much easier to eat your dinner alone in peace.
If on your first interaction with a girl, she's poking you with a bit of banter, she's atting you a bit, she's giving you a bit of verbal, do not react. She is probably testing you to see how you're going to react, to see if you're childish, if you're sensitive, if you're a drama queen. Stay cool, stay composed. Remember, you are a man in a situation, not only a man, but a high value man. Show her that you can be calm, that you can control the situation, and maybe even dish it a bit back to her.
If a woman is testing you that much early in a relationship, just walk away. Who wants to play these games from the first date just to prove you are who you are? Men spitting out these soy boy dating tips when a real man would just walk away at the first sight of these manipulations.
Tell me about.
Your man's having a bad day. Send him a picture of your boobs. Your titties are the sun on his darkest days. I promise you, his day will improve. Mr. Slap.
Slap.
Slap? Yeah.
Be nice.
Thank you. Is that your wife? You're pretty.
Thank you.
What if I said kiss?
Kiss?
Why are you doing this?
It's just a question.
Didn't you say kiss or slap?
Yeah, I did say kiss or slap.
So if I said kiss, what would you have done?
You kissed my cheek. I don't know if that's allowed because you're wife. Thank you.
Am I going to be on TV?
True Sigma Chad. Got the booty, got the kiss, all in front of the wife. All jokes aside, wife and husband seem quite sweet and genuine, and they both know it might be his last booty grab before death. Guy asked a solid question: why are you even doing this? Who knows?
Makeup is the most accepted lie in society. I'm not.
So do you think also dyeing your hair an unnatural color is lying?
I suppose it is. Yes.
Okay. So reshaping your body and working out and giving yourself toned muscles, that's also changing your appearance.
That's not a lie though. That's you're actually making
You're
a change.
accentuating your body.
You're conflating exercising and getting fit to make up something that can be put on and removed.
Muscle and discipline can't be cleaned off with a baby wipe. Comparing these two things is beyond delusional. Even the argument of a man growing a beard is mute because, again, it's natural. 5 gallons of paint, fake hair, fake nails, butt pads, etc. are not natural. Big lies.
Women's lives aren't also very hard, right?
What are some examples of female issues that we should focus on? Let me take a break from the male suicide thing.
I mean, again, I would look at I would look at the average, the average happiness of a stay-at-home mom, right? The average economic vulnerability. Why are you laughing?
Sorry, keep going. I'm mute. Go ahead. Give me some concrete shit.
I mean, like, the only real issues for women, look at women and how easily they can move up the corporate ladder. Women,
Wait, a problem women are having
Wait,
is
wait,
they're
wait,
going
let me
up the
finish.
ladder.
I think we're mostly progressive women who want to work and don't want our income and our independence to be based off a man.
A lot of girls say that though, but that might very well change in 15 years.
Maybe it won't though. This is a different generation and a lot of our happiness is not based on something. We're learning how to be independent and how to be happy alone, and I think that's something past generations haven't had.
I just don't think we're supposed to be independent. Like, I think we're supposed to be together. I do think men and women are supposed to be together.
There's this idea that like women can achieve happiness on their own, and I'm sure there are women that are happy on their own, but the number one demographic of Americans who are on antidepressants are single and childless women in their 40s, and it's by a huge margin. There's way more women in that demographic that are on antidepressants than any other demographic. I think the idea that you can be super happy, single, childless, drinking wine in your 40s and all that stuff, I think that's a complete lie.
I think that's just where our core beliefs differ then.
I think I would recommend talking with older women that are single and see truly what they believe.
That's one thing that doesn't get mentioned enough. All these women ride the CC through their 20s, search for Mr. Perfect through their 30s, when they're ready to settle down, and when no one wants them, they slide into the wall face first with a bottle full of antidepressants, wine, ice cream, and cats. Same story on repeat.
You guys are all fun. I think you're gonna make a super fun wife someday, and like a super based wife. I wish the dudes that marry you guys good luck. You guys are very strong, independent women, and like I feel like you're gonna give your guy a lot to wrestle with.
I think you're incredibly rude. And you have a small
Holy
100%. I can tell by what you're giving me. I already know I'm gonna have a very great relationship who I'm with. They will put up with me and they will, respect. They'll respect me as a person. I mean, like, sure, you want a holy girl that's gonna like fuck you like what, once or twice a week, and you're gonna be happy about that? Like,
no,
sorry, but I'm gonna have
sex
some
way
more
more than
spice
that.
than you will ever get in your life.
It's the fact that you even had to say he will put up with me.
Do I got a second to take it? Yeah, take it right. Okay. Yeah, but we cut it, so they can only see what's not on yet. We're here with Brian, and she's going to be telling us a little bit about Donald Trump. Wait, hold up. My name is not Brian. What was her name? Brianna? With Brianna? Mm-hmm. Look, I'm not that drunk.
Hey, listen, you didn't drink at all. No one's going to respect a drunk, okay?
I'm not drunk.
Hey.
I'm tipsy. There's a difference.
Hey, relax.
You're not my man. Don't tell me what to do.
Listen,
What is EYS?
last night I was your man, and that's what I told you what to do.
That was just a one-night thing. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, you think a one-night thing to begin a relationship? I'm not gonna marry you.
Well, I don't want to marry your ass.
A woman who falsely claimed that she was raped and trafficked by an Asian grooming gang has been sentenced to 8.5 years in prison. 22-year-old Eleanor Williams from Barrow-in-Furness was found guilty of perverting the course of justice in January. Our correspondent Nick Garnett is outside Preston Crown Court for us now. And Nick, tell us what was said in court.
So when Eleanor Williams went to the police claiming she'd been drugged, she'd been attacked, she'd been abused, and she'd been a victim of a sex gang in Barrow-in-Furness, there was one slight problem. She was lying. Williams was a fantasist. But police had to deal with her claims seriously, and they arrested one man and questioned others. One man was charged with rape. Far-right activists came up to Barrow-in-Furness to protest on her behalf. But as the investigation went on, holes started to form in her claims. She created social media accounts that had been completely false. She pretended to be in places that she never was, and even her own sister testified against her. At one point, she claimed to have been attacked by a hammer. It then turned out that she'd bought the hammer herself before injuring herself and posting the photographs on social media. Now, she's been sentenced to 4 years in prison, another 4 years on license, that she'll be released and still be on license, with big restrictions on ever owning devices that can connect to the internet. It's a serious crime. Judge Oldham explained to the court why he was treating it so seriously.
The harm of this offending extends to an undermining of public confidence in the criminal justice system. We are aware that sex trafficking of young females does occur. There is a risk that genuine victims will, as a result of this defendant's actions, feel deterred from reporting it. People may be less likely to believe their allegations.
The effects of this are long-running. The three of the men who were accused have tried to take their own lives. Racial hatred in Barrow has been on the rise, and the effects are still being felt there.